Alright, take 4. We are going to be doing the Mineral ID Lab. I have picked out 2 minerals, which is Mineral 3, which looks like this. Very beautiful mineral. White, milky, and then Mineral 1, which looks like this. This one is more sandy, more dark tones to it. And we are going to figure out what the minerals are by using a series of tests, starting with hardness. So the first test we're going to do is hardness. We have Mohs Hardness scale right here, Mohs Hardness scale. We're going to start at the bottom, which is the fingernail. Am I able to scratch it and have dust come off of it? I'll try that right now. I'm scratching it pretty vigorously, and it's damaging my nail before it's damaging the mineral. So my nail does not chip away at it, which means it is harder than 2.5. Now 3.5 is copper penny. Let's try that. Let me go grab a copper penny. I just realized that this one is later than 1983, so it is a zinc penny. I'll be right back. Alright, beautiful. I just got a 1976 copper penny, and let's see if we can start chipping away at this. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Let me focus on this. So, first off, I have some dust on my hands from it, and it started to get a pretty noticeable chip, which isn't showing up great on camera. The penny for sure started to, oh, there you go. I rubbed my thumb across it and got some dust on it. The penny is definitely harder than this mineral, than mineral number 3. So hardness is between 2.5 and 3.5, probably closer to 3.5. Let me pull us back into focus. So hardness, hard 3.5-ish. I'm gonna say 2.5 to 3.5. Fantastic. Okay, the next one. The next test we're gonna do, I'm gonna put this scale to the side. In the next video or later in this video, depending, I am going to do the same series of tests to mineral number 1 to determine what it is. So number 2, color. This one is a white. It is a milky, opaque white mineral. The luster is a question of whether or not it is metallic or non-metallic. This one is non-metallic. So luster and metal. Fantastic. Streak. So here is my scratch pad. I'm going to see if mineral number 3 shows up on my scratch pad. It's white on white, so if I get it, I will put it up close to the camera to show you. Whoa, okay, so I hope that this was able to be caught. My mineral just broke into 2. Wow, that's something. That's a first. So my mineral, as I was scratching on my streak pad, broke into 2. Fantastic. Okay. Now we have 2 times the minerals to work with. So I'm going to see if I can do it with this. I don't want to break it any further. I guess we have the answer to the cleavage question with this. Uh, it definitely does have a line of cleavage. It has a fracture point that is one plane. But I did get a little bit of white streak on my scratch pad, so here we go. Look at that. White on white. It is slightly lighter than the pad itself. Very cool, very cool. So, let me put that off up there. So, the streak is white. Determine the streak of the mineral. It says gently drag it. I did not gently drag it, I will say that. So, streak. White. The streak color is white. Observe the color of the powder. Okay, cool. And the specific gravity, I do not have it set up. If we need a specific gravity, I will get a specific gravity. Special properties. Magnetism, I have a magnet right here. Magnet, and we're going to see if it's magnetic. It is not magnetic. Not in the lightest bit. So, non-magnetic. N magnet. And reaction to acid. I have my pipette here, courtesy of my lab kit. What a beautiful lab kit. Also, the scale, absolutely amazing. Uh, I'm hoping it's fairly accurate. It is an incredible condition. I really enjoy my dynamometer. But let's get back to this. So here is my pipette. I have some vinegar here. It is not apple cider vinegar. My girlfriend got very angry at me when I poured that because it smells bad. So I got normal vinegar here. Here we are, and we are going to drop the vinegar on this. And I'm going to take my headset off before I do it. That way I can hear a reaction. Oh, there we go. So I'm listening in. It's bubbling, it sounds like. It sounds like when you open up a new can of soda and it's got that good bubble to it. I did not bring in a paper towel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my, did it just eat away at that point? No, no way. That's been like that, right? Where I'm gonna go grab some paper towel real quick. I am not gonna cut the video for this. Oh. Okay. So now that my hands smell like vinegar and I have a rock with vinegar on it, fantastic. We can say that it is reactive to acid. Okay, there we go. Absolutely stellar. Stellar work. Okay. So I think we have everything that we need. Let me write that down. Uh, reactive to vinegar. Vinegar. That almost sounded bad. So reactive to vinegar. Now that we have all of this, we're going to look at this sheet and determine what mineral we have. So let's start with, it's going to start with hardness. Hardness, it is softer than glass but harder than a fingernail. It is between 2.5 to 3.5 is what I have written down. So let me see if I can focus this, maybe? No. I'll just read it off. I think you have the same sheet. So it is softer than glass, but harder than a fingernail, yes. It is... So the streak... Oh, I am in metallic minerals. Good call. Good call. Thank you for... So, okay. But then it says dark colored. Where's my other sheet? Do I have another sheet? Oh, well, I have it on the internet. I have it on the internet. I downloaded it earlier. So we are okay. So, let me see if I can find this. Oh, it's in my Word. Boom. Oh, have it. Perfect. Cool. Now I can run over to screen capture. That's the wrong screen. There we go. Okay, here's my thing. I have, it is between 2.5 and 3.5. It is a non-metallic material. Non-metallic material is not dark colored. It is light colored. Fantastic. Okay. Non-metallic. Softer than glass, but harder than a fingernail. We're in here. Cleavage present, absolutely, as it broke in my hand. Great. Cleavage is present. So white, yellowish to colorless. It's not yellowish, I don't think. Hardness is three directions of cleavage at 75 degrees. So the hardness, that's about right. 3, I have it between 2.5 and 3.5, so that's right. 3 directions of cleavage at 75 degrees. 3 directions of cleavage. I have no idea. 3 directions of cleavage. That means it could be broken vertically, horizontally, or yeah. Okay, so it does have 3. Okay, that seems right. 70 degrees, perhaps. Rhombohedral. That seems right. 75 degrees. It's not 90 degrees. I will say that it is not 90 degrees. Effervesces in HCl, often transparent. That's the acid. It does effervesce in acid and often transparent. Yeah. If you looked at it, if it was thin enough. So that one's in the running. White to colorless, hardness 2.5. Okay, so white to colorless, yes. Hardness 2.5, yes. 3 directions of cleavage at 90 degrees. It is not 90 degrees. It is at an angle. It's not 90 degrees. Cubic and salty taste. I put vinegar on it. I don't know if I want to taste. I'll taste it. So no notable taste. No notable taste. I'm not sure if I should have tasted it. I feel like it's kind of weird. But no notable taste. So it is not this one because it's not 90 degrees and it is not salty. Yellow, purple, green, colorless. No, it's white. Hardness 4, no. White streak, yes. Translucent or transparent, sure. 4 directions of cleavage, no. It is not 4 directions of cleavage. So that would mean that it is calcite. We have calcite in our hands. I have 2 pieces of calcite now even. Okay. So we figured out that this is calcite, or we hope it is. Actually, I shouldn't lie. I saw the video. I know that this is the conclusion you arrived to as well. But now we're going to do one that I haven't seen you do, and let's see how accurate I can get with this. So let me head back to my scene. That's not the scene. Is it this one? Is it screen cap? No. Multivitamin. Perfect. Okay. So we are back now. So let me move this off to the side. Let me move this back over here, right here, and we're going to reset up. That way everything is perfect and clean. Perfectly cleanly. Okay. Fantastic. We're back. So, for the second one, we are going to measure the hardness of it. So this is the material we are measuring. It is number 1. I did not read the cheat sheet to see what it is. I know that it's on there because I looked at other ones, but I did not read what this one was. So this is complete honesty. Yeah, I don't even know how I would guess because I'm not very much of a rock guy or a mineral guy. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call these rocks. So that's what it looks like. We are going to test the hardness of it. Hardness. So, right, let's use my fingernail starting at the bottom of Mohs Hardness. Let's use my fingernail to see if we can get a little. Yeah, okay, wow, that's a chalk. Okay, absolutely. That is super soft. Wow, okay. I'm nervous using this one now. So, yeah, I used my nail and it got. I'm sorry that you're looking at my nail, that I'm making you look, but I was able to chip a bit off of it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so fantastic. So it is softer than my fingernail, which looking at Mohs hardness scale, it would lead me to believe that I am looking at gypsum or I'm looking at talc. We're going to follow this through though. Okay, so hardness. So hard, it is less than 2.5. Fantastic. So, what are we doing next? I think it's streak, right? Color. Color, right. So, color. Color. It is it's anywhere between beige and brown and in parts it's black. So it's like a sandy tone. In parts it gets black, but it's pretty brown and beige. So we're gonna put that down. Color. So the luster. This is definitely not metallic. I don't know if there's any metallic material that I can scratch away at. So luster is going to be non-metallic. Okay, fantastic, fantastic, cool. The streak. Let me move my vinegar. So I'm not going to do this very hard because my last one broke and my last one was significantly more hard than this one. Okay. So the streak we're going to lightly scratch it across. Okay, so it's kind of brown. Let me get that in a good light. I don't have great light because I'm doing this at a late time at night, but I believe that's a beautiful brown. Yeah, you guys can see better than I can. There we go. A nice brownish, like a white to brown. It's kind of a beige. Same as the color essentially. So the streak is a brownish. It's like beige. That's what I would put it at. I'd put it at a nice beige. So the specific gravity, I don't think I will need to know. Um, Special properties, magnetism. Is it magnetic? It is not magnetic. No part of it is. Is this all one mineral? Also, I have that question. Is this all one mineral? Like, by mineral, I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Does it have a specific chemical composition, or is this a conglomeration of different minerals? That is a question that I have, because there's so many different colors and so many different things going on in different. There's shiny parts. It seems almost sedimentary. I'm hoping my vernacular is correct here. It seems like a conglomeration of various rocks or minerals, but I am led to believe that this is a single mineral. Regardless, magnetism, not magnetic. Double refraction, it is not transparent, so it is not, we cannot refract anything. Reaction to acid. Let's see if it reacts to acid. We have our vinegar here again, our favorite vinegar. Let's get some. And let's drop a bit on it. I'm going to take my headset off before I drop any on it. Alright, there we go. I dropped it. Let me take a listen in. There's very light bubbles. Very light, if any. Oh, this is a tough one. This for sure is a tough one. I don't know if this is reactive. It doesn't seem to be bubbling like the other one, calcite, was the one that we arrived at last time. That one bubbled. This one, I can't tell. We're going to put this as a solid, we're going to put this as a yes because I'm hearing very light bubbles. But I would not be surprised if it's a no. So we're going to put that one as a yes. So I believe we have everything we need then. So no. So magnetic, no. And then reaction to acid, yes. It does react to acid. Fantastic. So let's see if we can find what it is. So it is non-metallic. Let me head over to my other screen. It is non-metallic. This is, don't worry about this. This is my Logitech HD webcam. That way I can focus in on stuff and stuff. So, it is non-metallic, light colored. It is softer than my fingernail. My fingernail was able to scratch it. My goodness, it's still got vinegar on it. It's like the vinegar is soaked in. Oh my. So I think this is going to be talc. That's my guess because of the Mohs Hardness scale. So softer than my fingernail. Cleavage. Oh, I forgot to look at cleavage. That's something that's interesting to say. So, cleavage. I believe I do see layers. I'm going to go ahead and say that there is cleavage present because of that area right there. Because those are planes. I could be totally wrong here. It's not as clean cut as the other one was, where it literally broke along a cleavage point. It's not as clean cut as this, where it broke right there at a perfect break. That was beautiful. This one, I think there's cleavage present. I could be wrong though. I am nervous that I might get it wrong. So cleavage present, yes. Let's have an audible for that one. Cleavage present, yes or no? Okay. Is cleavage present? I think so, because of the plane that I showed you. Colorless? No. Hardness 2 to 2.5? Possible. Transparent and elastic in thin sheets? No. Excellent cleavage in one direction? Maybe. Light mica? No. I don't know what mica means, though. I'm going to assume no. White to transparent. So this is gypsum. White to transparent? No. This is a brown to orange. Hardness 2? Possible. When in sheets? Is flexible but not elastic. Elastic is in you can pull it like a rubber band. That's interesting. Are there any rocks that are elastic? Sorry, minerals. Minerals that are elastic. I don't know. varieties selenite. So transparent, 3 directions of cleavage. This does not sound like our mineral at all. So I don't think it's Muscovite Mica. It could be. If none of the cleavage not prominent ones fit it, then I'm going to go with Muscovite Mica. Okay, so cleavage not prominent. White, pink, green, hardness 1 to 2, forms in thin plates, soapy feel, pearly luster. It does not have a pearly luster, and it is not white, pink, or green. It's like sandy. It's like orange. Or yellow, maybe even. Yellow. Okay, yes. Hardness 1 to 2.5. I can get down with this one. I think this one sounds pretty good. So white, no, but let's continue. Hardness 2, sure. Smooth feel, yes. Earthy odor. It's gonna smell like vinegar. I should have. Yeah. It has an interesting smell to it. I will say I smell a lot of vinegar. When moistened, has a typical clay texture. Yeah, it does. It does kind of have a typical clay texture. It's kind of smooth, grimy. Uh, if that one didn't say white, I would be very on to that one. Okay, so pale to dark reddish brown. Pale to dark reddish brown. I could see. Yeah. Okay. Awesome hardness 1 to 3. Sure. Dole luster. Well, isn't luster metallicism? Luster. Make a decision about whether your mineral is metallic. So it's not shiny. The non-metallic terms for luster are creative and varied. They're determined by the way light interacts with material. Well, I mean, dull luster. Yeah, I guess it's pretty dull. It's kind of shiny, but I might be giving that to it. Uh, but I think that's a good one. Often contains spheroidal shaped particles. Spheroidal shaped particles. What does it mean by particles? Earthy. It does seem earthy. It is a mineral. uh, Not a true mineral. Wow. Okay. Well, that's something. I don't know if that tells me anything about whether or not this is a mineral, saying it or what mineral this is. Um, so I think my top runners are bauxite, kaolinite, and Muscovite Mica. So it's soft on my fingernail, yes. Cleavage present. I wish I knew exactly how to determine what is considered cleavage. I don't think this one has cleavage. I'm looking at it, those do look like plates, but I don't think that's considered cleavage. So I'm going to go ahead and say cleavage not prominent. Uh, Yellow, it's not yellow. I think when it comes to yellow, they're talking yellow. So pale to dark reddish brown. Or white. White. Oh, white hardness to smooth feel. Okay, it does have a smooth feel, an earthy odor. When moistened, has typical clay texture. Let me moisten it. I'm not sure it's exactly clay. So I'm gonna go with bauxite. I don't think this isn't white first and foremost. I don't think it has typical clay texture. So we are going to say that it is bauxite hydrous oxide. Bauxite. Okay. So this one is bauxite. Confidence is key. Perception is reality. I'm going to look at the cheat sheet now, and we're going to determine what one it is, and if it's not bauxite, which I really don't think it's bauxite, but it fits what I did the best. We're going to check the cheat sheet and see what it is, and we're going to see where I went wrong. All right. So this is mineral number 1. This is talc. Oh my. Okay, where did I go wrong? Talc. Where is talc? Non-metallic materials. Oh my goodness, it's dark colored. But is talc even on the dark colored list? Where's talc at? Where is talc? I thought it was kind of light colored. It might have been. What's dark colored? So that side's dark, but then that's light. I mean, I wouldn't put that at dark colored. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Talc. White, pink, green? White, pink, green? That is what we're dealing with. White, maybe? Okay. So it says it's white, pink, or green. This is kind of like a... I didn't see white, but I guess looking at it now, I can be persuaded to say it's white. Hardness 1 to 2, yes. Forms in thin plates. I think that's the plates that we were talking about. These plates. Soapy feel. It does have a soapy feel. That is the one thing that I thought I was going for. It. Pearly luster. Pearly? What does a pearly luster look like? I'm going to look that up. So that's your video. I hope it wasn't cheating watching it before I did mine. Pearly... Oh, I can't even type in there. Pearly luster. Pearly luster exhibiting a luster similar to the inside of a mollusk shell or shirt button. You know, I'm gonna be real honest. I don't see pearly luster there. Talc. What does talc look like? Okay, this. I'm not convinced. I hate to be a sore loser, but I mean, okay. Regardless, so I went through the process. I came out to the wrong conclusion. I'm hoping this doesn't get me marked down. I tried. There we go. We did it. The second one is talc, or mineral number 1 is talc, and mineral number 3 is we came to calcite. I am nervous yet excited for the mineral ID lab. We're gonna push through and hope for the best. All right. Thank you for watching. I apologize for it being 33 minutes long. You probably have a lot better things to do. Have a good night or day.